My mother-in-law humiliated me at my wedding, then I opened her special photos in front of everyone. She trapped him, my mother-in-law whispered in the hotel lobby loud enough for half the guests to hear. Mark my words, he'll realize his mistake within a year. For semi-wires, I tried everything to win Martha over. I remembered her birthday, brought her favorite desserts, impatiently listened to the same stories about her precious son that I heard dozens of times. In return, she accidentally called me by his ex's name at family gatherings, criticized my cooking while helping herself to seconds, and once asked if my dress was supposed to cut that way in front of his entire family. But I was determined not to be the difficult daughter-in-law, until I overheard her telling my husband's aunt that he was settling by marrying me just 3 days before our wedding. Instead of creating a scene, I walked away. I didn't even tell my fiancé because I didn't want family drama overshadowing our big day. The wedding was beautiful, despite Martha's sour expression in every photo. As we opened gifts the next day, she made a point of telling everyone to save the blue box for last in her special gift that she was particularly proud of. This blue box sat on display throughout the gift opening, wrapped in extensive paper with an elaborate bow. Every time someone handed us a present, she'd remind everyone, just wait until they open mine. After 2 hours of unwrapping kitchen appliances and crystal vases, only the blue box remained. My husband insisted I should be the one to open this special gift from his mother. The room fell silent as I carefully removed the intricate bow and peeled back the paper. Inside was a handcrafted photo album, beautifully bound in leather with our family history embossed on the cover. I spent months putting this together, she announced proudly. It's all the important family moments, so you can understand our traditions. I opened to the first page and froze. I was staring at dozens of photos of my husband and his ex-girlfriend, page after page of holidays, vacations, and family gatherings. I besile, fittering the woman my mother-in-law wished he'd married instead. There was even a section labeled, The Future, with photos of his ex holding babies at family events. The room went completely silent. My husband looked confused, then horrified as he realized what his mother had done. Before he could speak, I closed the album, looked directly at my mother-in-law and smiled. Thank you for this beautiful gift. It's so generous of you to give us something you clearly spent months creating. I turned to the room full of guests, and I am especially touched that you included so many photos of Jessica. It'll be helpful to have a visual reference when we explain to our future children about their father's dating history before he met me. My husband's aunt joked on her champagne. His cousin suddenly found the ceiling tiles fascinating. My mother-in-law's face transformed from triumphant to horrified in seconds. I continued, still smiling. In fact, this has inspired me. I'm going to create a companion album of all my exes too. Would you like to help me with that project, Martha, since you are so skilled at preserving relationship history? My husband finally recovered enough to stand up, take the album, and hand it back to his mother. I think you accidentally gave us the wrong gift, Mo. Maybe you meant this for your memory box. Later that night, he apologized profusely for his mother's behavior. The next morning, she arrived at our hotel room with a department store gift card and a stiff apology that sounded rehearsed. 3 years later, we're still happily married, proving her prediction wrong. She's been significantly more polite since the wedding, though she tenses up whenever anyone mentions photo albums. The best part, my sister-in-law keeps the album in her guest room closet. Whenever Martha acts up at family gatherings, one of us casually mentions, remember that beautiful blue box from the wedding? Such a special gift. She usually finds an excuse to leave shortly after. Sometimes the best revenge isn't dramatic confrontation, it's letting someone's uncruelty be witnessed by everyone they were trying to impress.